Is it visible to all of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, it's visible.
Yeah, it's visible.
okay. See, in the index, it's given in block 1, we are going to discuss about 4 units. Let's start with the unit 1, Introduction to E-commerce. In this unit, we are going to learn about the meaning of commerce. E-commerce, what is electronic commerce? Why to use e-commerce? How did e-commerce evolve? And the types of e-commerce. And some of the disadvantages and advantages of e-commerce. Let us start with the concept of e-commerce. As the name suggests, e-commerce means electronic commerce, which refers to the process of undertaking business transactions over internet. We use internet while we are doing the process of taking any business transaction, any trading transaction when we are in dealing, it's known as e-commerce, ranging from basic items such as breads, soaps, to high and expensive items such as computers or cars, even so highly specialized services such as sale of second-hand products to purchase of property, all are available on the related e-commerce web portals. There are different web portals which provides the services of electronic commerce, just like you are having some of the websites, for an example Flipkart, Amazon, from where you can buy anything from a lower price material or item to a higher price valued item. I hope you people are clear with the meaning of e-commerce.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you suggest me some other examples of these type of web portals? What are the other
Okay.
examples?
Sorry, ma'am. Come again.
Just like the examples of Flipkart and Amazon, can you give any other example of same web portals? Just a minute.
Now you mean like the examples like Amazon?
Yes, and others are Amazon,
Flipkart?
Flipkart, Myntra, Ajio.com. These are some of the examples which
Um,
enable us to
then,
purchase online.
okay.
What is e-commerce web portal? See, a web portal, also referred to a portal, it is an integrated collection of web pages on a particular theme, serves as a single stop window for that theme. Just like Mintra is providing you the apparels for each and every person of different ages, different sizes, in different patterns and designs. It's providing you all the clothing and accessories related to your apparels. Unlike a website, a portal provides not just the desired information at a single point, but also provides other facilities such as internal search engine. You will be available with some of the options where you can search out the things of your choice. All these features are accessible to the visitor in the user-friendly manner. In several ways, a web portal could be considered as a collection of several interrelated websites to provide users a more cohesive experience on that theme for which it is designated. Basically, a web portal is a e-commerce portal. It is a well-designed web portal where sellers are providing its buyers with a wide set of options of products related to different age groups, in different colors, in different sizes, in different price choices. Therefore, e-commerce web portal provides a range of online activities related to selling of services as well as products. E-commerce portal nowadays is providing you the products and services as well, goods and services, both the things it is providing. All these activities are undertaken and managed using specially designed e-commerce software that serves as a driving force. What do we understand by the e-commerce software? It is a software where it ensures that the entire commercial cycle of buying and selling over the internet is conducted smoothly, as for the buyer and for the seller itself. What is e-commerce software? It is a software where buying and selling over the internet is conducted smoothly. I hope this topic is clear to you.
Yes, ma'am.
It further helps a buyer to select and choose the items to purchase. It enables secured monetary transactions to complete the purchase. See, when we purchase an article, we are going to deal with different options. Just like while purchasing in payment mode, we are having options of payment through UPI IDs or through debit cards, credit cards, or do you want to pay cash on delivery? So these are the services provided by you, by the seller to you through these e-commerce softwares. There you can add or delete your articles from your cart, or you can mark your favorite articles in your wish list, modify your carts anytime. 24/7 this facility is available to you all. This software even manages address details and order history for each of its buyers. There you can access anytime the details of your previous orders or current orders, and you can see all the details. You can update your addresses whenever you want or you need, and then you can get the multi-channel product booking delivery and much more. This software helps the buyer and sellers, both the parties, to ensure that the training is taking place on fair grounds. By and large, it is the role of e-commerce software to not just help to conduct the entire business smoothly, but to provide various facilities and utilities to both the buyer and seller that would evoke trust in them to continue their transactions on these portals. When we are satisfied with these kind of softwares, then we wish to place order again and again or repeatedly through these e-commerce softwares, where we can develop a healthy relationship with our parties. I mean, buyer get a healthy relationship with sellers and sellers get a healthy relationships with buyers. E-commerce APIs. API is an abbreviation of the acronym Application Programming Interfaces. APIs are ready to use computing interfaces, means these are also a kind of softwares. These are kind of intermediaries that helps to exchange the information from one feature to another feature, or from one software to another software, or you can say from one platform to another platform. For an example, using a pre-designed e-commerce API, and e-commerce seller can smoothly integrate the portal with the shopping portal and easily import data of the shipments and orders lying on the shipping portal, called shipping APIs, and so on. This API suggests here that the application programming interfaces provides the seller to assign the pages to the next. You have seen multiple of times that when we are working on a web portal, then that page takes us to another page, another external page. Then that this linkage helps us to get the services there only, or the technologies and the features of two web portals are connected with each other, where we switch easily to another page to make payments or to check the relevant details or required details. Just like shipping application programming interfaces, there are inventory application programming interfaces, order application planning interfaces, and catalog APIs, marketing APIs, and payment APIs. There are n number of APIs which are providing services to us while we are transacting on any web portal. Now let us discuss about m-commerce and multi-channel commerce. All software features that are available on an e-commerce web portal are popularly accessible through mobile-friendly application interfaces called apps. M-commerce here means mobile commerce. I hope you get a difference between e-commerce and m-commerce. Can anyone tell what is e-commerce and what is m-commerce now? Anyone? What do we understand with e-commerce and m-commerce? Yes,
Okay. Now you asked for explanation of e-commerce and
pardon.
m-commerce, right?
Can you please repeat it again?
Now you actually the difference between e-commerce and m-commerce, right?
Yes.
Okay, e-commerce is the buying and selling of goods and services, which is also known
Yes.
as electronic commerce.
Electronic commerce. Yes, you are correct. E-commerce refers to
Okay, that
electronic commerce, and then m-commerce refers to
is also the buying and selling of goods and services, but it's through wireless handheld devices.
yes.
Why e-commerce is not?
Yes, you are right. Good. Other
Like
students, please
e-commerce now between
reciprocate.
smartphones. Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, dear, you are right here.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Another one is multi-channel commerce. Multi-channel commerce extensively employs email and social media as their digital marketing channels. Similarly, sales could be carried out by a seller using either a web portal alone or coupled with physical brick and mortar store outlets too. In today's era, we can see that brick and mortar are also available on online portal. We can buy them online, buy or sell them online. The whole purpose of multi-channel commerce is to interact in multiple ways with the buyers. Here, it's not the concept that we provide the web portals just for the sake of few buyers, but we want that multiple buyers can be connected with us with a short span of time, which has led to several kinds of e-commerce models to be covered in the subsequent section. In another section, we are going to discuss about the different channels of the e-commerce. There you will learn about the how the business channels work for the buyers and the sellers or the businesses we are doing. Use of emerging technologies in e-commerce. The emerging technologies in e-commerce are very common these days, just like AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning, that is ML, and Along with these, there are other emerging technologies like augmented reality, that known as AR, virtual reality, that is VR, blockchain, and many more. The purpose of employing emerging technologies in an e-commerce web portal is to provide its customer with an enhanced experience and comfortable user interface. Such kind of internet-based business ecosystem that comprises of an e-commerce web portal, e-commerce software, e-commerce app, e-commerce API, permit various buyers and sellers to undertake a business transactions comfortably and securely, is referred to e-commerce. See, e-commerce is not a narrow concept, it is a wider concept. It includes m-commerce, multi-channel commerce, including the e-commerce apps, different web portals, e-commerce softwares, e-commerce APIs we have discussed about. All these are coming together to form the uh, to form where a business transaction can comfortably and securely be happened. That platform is known as e-commerce. Any doubts still here? Or let us move to another topic. Students,
Ma, we can move on. Ma, we can move on.
our next topic is why e-commerce. What's the need? Why do we require electronic commerce when we can go to the market? Then what's the need to get it on our systems and on our mobiles? See, at present, if we look around us, the books we read, the dresses we wear, and the grocery we consume, or the furniture additions we have at our homes, can all these things can also be bought from web portals. We can buy them online and offline. We do have options to buy them online or we can buy them offline. Uh, Using e-commerce reduces wastage of our time and resources. Undoubtedly, e-commerce is emerging as a key field for business expansion and it is economical. If a person is going to the market to buy the groceries, he has to spend some money on the fare and he has to spend his precious time in traveling. Then to save those resources, one can easily buy online their groceries. It provides choices and improve services delivery options to buyers. There we are having multiple options in payments and multiple options in different categories. We can buy anything we want just by looking at their picture. So it's a very easy and best way to purchase anything without going to the market. In traveling to various shops, compare and buy the best product, it takes much time and buyers do not invest their time there. So it's best option to buy these things online, compare the things online. We do have options, even we do have options of trying the costumes online also. We can put our picture there and the dresses are hanged on us. We can get an idea how this dress fits to us. For an example, we can say just like a seller does not have to establish a brick and mortar physical infrastructure for selling it. Just like cements, bricks, you don't need to put a structure for that, that you are selling these mortars and bricks. What does a buyer do then? A buyer should know all the qualities and disqualities of the product. All the required details are mentioned on the packet of the product. If a buyer knows which product is to be bought, then he or she can buy it online easily. The product will get delivered within the time limit at their home only. More particularly, e-commerce portals provide buyers an added advantage of comparing varied prices. As we know, we do online shopping. There we can compare prices of one article on different websites. And it would be easier for us to buy where we can get the best article in the least price. It is a comparatively new and emerging concept and hence can transform conventional forms of economic activities, not just an organizational level but also at the national level. Its impact is already visible in large scale sectors such as finance, retail trade, and even in public service delivery, including education, health, transportation, etc. We can have our example here. We are getting you people are getting education here on web portal. It because of e-commerce only it is becoming easier way to get educated online. Students, am I clear to you till here?
Yeah, very clear.
Students, okay, any doubts till here? Please ask if you are having any doubt.
No, it's very clear. No doubts at all.
Okay. Our next topic is evolution of e-commerce. See, you can see this flow chart. In 1991, the Wide Web is created. Then, in 1994, the Netscape launches Navigator, the first widely used web browser, and the Pizza Hut offers online ordering on their website. It was the Pizza Hut which started the online delivery system in 1994 for the first time. In 1995, eBay is founded and Amazon makes its first sale. In 1996, over 40 million people have internet access and online sales surpasses $1 billion for the year. It's an achievement for that time. And in 1998, PayPal is founded and changes the way people make the payments online. Just like in today's time, we are using Paytm, PhonePe, GPay. These are some apps which we are using worldwide. But in 1998, the first payment app was PayPal. Then in 2000, revenue from US online shopping totals over $25 billion. Then again in 2001, 70% of internet users make an online purchase during the holiday season. As we know, holiday seasons are the best to shop. Festive seasons are the best to shop. Then you can see the difference. You can see that in 2001, 70% of internet users have purchased from online. They preferred online transactions rather going to the market and buy the things. In 2003, Apple launches iTunes for the first major digital music store ever. Then in 2005, the term Cyber Monday is coined and becomes one of the biggest online shopping days of the year. Then in 2006, Facebook begins selling advertisements. With the help of these kind of social media advertisements, people are getting various leads. Buyers and sellers are connecting on social platforms just like Facebook, Instagrams, and people are getting their deals there. Their business is growing with the help of these social media portals. Then in 2008, online purchases are made on mobile phones for the first time. In 2008, people are getting smart touch phones for themselves and they started buying things on their mobiles. Before that, they were using laptops or computer systems to buy. In 2012, online B2C sales surpasses $1 trillion. We can't even imagine that $1 trillion just for B2C. See, we are going to discuss these type of channels in our next topic. That is what is B2B, B2C. Here B2C means business to customer. Okay, this is the evolution chart of e-commerce from 1991 to 2012. And when we talk about the present times, at our present in the year 2021, the internet and digital devices such as smartphones and tablets have expanded the application of e-commerce to include global buyers and sellers. Now on these platforms, we are trading globally. We are doing international trades. Most businesses now have an online presence, intensifying the price competition. New channels of distribution have been created, leading to the development of alternative business models for conducting transactions. Various social media platforms are providing promotions and online advertising, which have also become direct and targeted at the buyer. As we go through our social media platforms, we are spending time there with our friends. Then what do we see? We see an ad is popping up on our screen. Multiple ads are there. Some of are used and some are not. Then from there we can, if we have to buy something related to that, then we can buy those things from there only. Apart from these, when the tool AI, that is artificial intelligence, came into the market, and it's becoming the it's getting higher and higher uh, returns. What we think, what we type in our phones, if we Google something in our phone about anything, so just like if I am searching e-commerce in my Google portal, then what will happen? My Facebook and my Instagram ID automatically picked up that topic and show me the results related to that topic on my social platforms by itself only. Then this is the benefit of AI too. It's not only about the benefits we are getting of e-commerce. There are some of the various hazardous disadvantages for this tool also. We will going to discuss these advantages and disadvantages in the end of this unit. As a result of these changes, there is a marked transformations in the prevalent trade practices. When the people are going to the market and buy the things, they can't even compare on two shops or multiple shops at a single point of time. But nowadays, when we buy these things on our laptops or on our phones, then we can buy after comparing the different prices, the different qualities of the products on different websites. Though then these are the trade techniques and standards having direct impact on our marketplace. Indeed, e-commerce brings out the possibility of better organized conduct of business, which offers not only the replacement of existing business strategies, but also the viability of complementary business models to the existing ones. We can refer going to the market and purchasing things as a traditional approach of marketing, and nowadays when we buy online, we can consider it as a modern approach of marketing. Do we? Yes, students. Are you clear with these topics till now? Benjamin, are you there, Benjamin? Students, our next topic is types of commerce. Many different models of electronic transactions exist in the world of e-commerce today, just like B2B, that is known as business to business. Business to business model of e-commerce system are involved in the supply chain, such as manufacturer selling a product to a wholesaler or the wholesaler selling the product to the retailer. In these type of business channels, only businesses are linked with each other. For an example, the manufacturer could have a website, web portal that could also be used by the wholesaler to place orders for the product. This order could be processed and then sent to the wholesaler. See, you can see this flow chart, B2B model. Manufacturer and wholesaler are connected through a website. Then retailer can connect the wholesaler and the manufacturer through website only. Our next model is B2C, that is business to consumer model of e-commerce. Here you can see in the picture and the flow chart, business is directly contacting the consumers. Company and consumer are directly connecting with the help of any web portal or website. This is the portal, this is the type of channel where a company or business sells their goods and services and products directly to the buyer using the internet. Here, no other intermediary is required, just like wholesaler and retailer. Instead, the business directly approach the consumers. Examples are Amazon and Flipkart. Next is consumer to consumer, where one consumer is connected with another consumer with the help of internet or any website. Here, consumers sell goods and services and products to another consumer using web technologies. This model comprising of selling of a wide range of product including movable assets and properties. If I want to sell my house to any consumer or customer I am looking for, then what will I do? Or what type of transaction is happening in which type of channel? This channel is, excuse me, this channel is consumer to consumer channel. Now consumer to business model. If I want to sell my old car, I may contact any company which deals in old cars. This means I'm selling my car to a company or a business in which business and consumers are connected together with the help of internet. Next is B2G. G means government here. It is also known as business to administration, which refers to trade between business sector as a supplier and a government body as a customer. It is just like a B2B model, or we can say the extensive model channel of B2B. B2G, for an example, is also referred to public sector marketing. Government marketplace, e-marketplaces are there. Then it comes C to A. A means here administration. Administration, consumer and administration are connected with the help of any website or internet. This may be in the form of payments and information access requests, feedback to various agencies, among other things. In C2A model, it includes e-government applications such as text payments, ITR filing portals, health insurance payments. These things comes under C2A model. Next is P2P, peer to peer, just like you are dealing with your friends only. Peer to peer e-commerce. P2P model is essentially a network model of commerce without any intermediary. We do not have intermediary in between us. We provide services, goods, products to our friends or the people like us without the help of any intermediary. It is a P2P, means peer to peer business channel. Some of the examples of P2P. Yes, speak it again. Yes. Is someone saying something? Next is D2C model of commerce, that is Direct to consumer model of commerce. Direct to consumer refers to the selling products in a straight line to consumers, bypassing any third party retailers, wholesalers, or any middlemen. For an example, like Casper, Word by Parker, Everlane, Harry's, Outdoor Voices, Away, and Dollar Shave Club. Here you can see in this figure, these websites are directly connected with the consumer. Students, have you understood all the topics till here?
Sorry, I have a question concerning the government, the person to government, the type of e-commerce involved.
Any doubts? Any doubts? Or shall we move ahead?
You can proceed.
Okay. Let us proceed further. Our next topic is advantages and disadvantages of e-commerce. Let us learn about some of the advantages first. First one is accelerated business process for saving time. We can save time with the help of our e-commerce portals rather going to the market and buy the products. We have now access to the global markets even. We can buy the products from the beyond the boundaries of our country. We do have chain stores, international brands online available. We can purchase many things at our age, 24/7 available. Personalized store as per customer preference. You can check n number of products there on any website portal. There you are available with different choices. The consumer's history of the products also reflects the personalized experience of online commerce. You can check out the history. You can see your e-card twice. You can remove or add the items there. Or you can check your previous orders or when to repeat the orders. Just like if you have to purchase medicines monthly, then some of the web portals are advised to give you a message or an alarming pop-up window on your phone so that it may remind you that you have to buy medicines for the next time also, for the next month. It's the time to buy these medicines. So these type of the facilities are provided by the online portals. It reduces recurring cost while hiring virtual support resources. This is the main key factor which helps in reducing cost when it comes to the e-commerce in the outsourcing of tasks. It makes the presence of company possible in multiple locations. You can buy anything. You can access different websites. You can scroll down different articles there. You can purchase the choices. You can even, if you don't like the article when it comes to you, you can even return the article or exchange the article. You do have a number of options. These support resources are very helpful. Then next comes to customers retargeting is easier. When you use a website and you buy and you are connected with any web portal, then those websites keep a record of your data and it helps them and you to remind all the things. It is a good strategy when, suppose if you buy something from the Flipkart, then Flipkart notifies you about their offers, about their big billion sales or big deal sales, just to make you comfortable or make you aware about their discounts or offers going on. They can send you emails. It's your choice. You want to see their mails or you may unsubscribe them. By redirecting the consumer to the desired web page or targeted advertisements based on the consumer data, just like I told you, on various social media platforms, we get various advertisements about different products. If we want to buy the products, we can go to the website from there, our social media portal, in just a one click. It means they're redirecting the customer to the required page. Then it comes to easier to encourage an impulse buy. Impulse buying is an important tool as an arsenal of the sellers, where it works as a path for consumers to act as their purchases towards particular products. Buyer gets different options from sellers, where sellers are providing the options according to the choice of the consumers. It is often because of the urge to feel good, and at the same time, the attempt at driving emotional value from certain products makes them feel good. Then we can see the reviews for the particular product we are going to buy. We can get an idea with the help of those reviews that what's the product quality, or the what's the deliver mechanism of that company. We can get an idea about the business, about the return policies, or about the quality of the product. Next is detailed information available for the customers. Just like if you buy a packet of a chips and you flip that packet, on the back side of that packet, you can get the various information regarding the weight, price, or ingredients, and how to use, how to eat, and a number of informations regarding the nutritional value of that eatable. Then same wise, on websites also, for a product you can get all the information relating to that product on that page only. Then the quality service at reasonably low operational cost. Sometimes we feel that online services are cheaper than offline services. You can check these, you can compare these prices. E-commerce plays an important role in reducing the cost of operations by eliminating a significant part of that expense that a business does not have to rely on the physical presence. If I want to open a shop, I need a shop. I need to pay a rent or buy the shop. But on online portal, I can reduce that cost. I don't need any shop. I just need to upload my articles online with the help of a web portal. So this makes the operational cost less. Then it comes to quick and affordable marketing. With the help of the e-commerce, a cost-effective way to businesses for marketing anything effectively. It is in contrast to the expensive and time-consuming processes that are used in physical marketing practices. See, if you do door-to-door marketing to sell your products, then it will take your time, your money, and your stamina, and it is not an easy task to convince the customer in just a one go, that you meet a customer and you sell the product. It's not easy. So with the help of the e-commerce, it becomes easier, because in marketing, if we upload videos, or a consumer can watch out that video or watch out that your product different times or multiple times whenever he or she wants. It makes it This makes easier for her or him to buy the product easily. And next is e-commerce has flexibility with 24/7 services capacity. Our markets are open in daytime or the late evening, but in night they are all closed. They do not provide services. But in case of emergency, if we need something, then online options are good for us. With some of the advantages, just like a coin has two sides, heads and tails, here some of the disadvantages of e-commerce are lack of personal touch. Just like door-to-door marketing provides you a personal touch with the seller, here you can't get that personal touch. You are unsure about the quality of the product, despite you are having different reviews, different posts regarding the quality, regarding the price comparability, and regarding the different policies of the company of the product. but still you are unsure about the quality of the product, because when it comes to the purchasing products online, it is difficult for the consumer to determine its quality. And another disadvantage is that if you need the product urgent and the delivery may get hampered, or the delivery may get late because of anything, because of traffic or because of their unscheduled plans, then it won't be a good situation for a needy person or a needy buyer. There are a whole range of issues that can arise when it comes to the delivery of a purchased product. Many times, this results in the consumer waiting for the product more than the short period of time. If the company is ensuring that the product will deliver within 6 days, and they are unable to deliver it within 15 days, even, what will be? Just a minute. Next is difficulty in purchasing some products. Some precious products, such as gold customized products like made to order furniture, are difficult to be purchased online. Some trust issues are there, some site crash issues. There is still some uncertainty. It comes to functioning of servers and the availability of round the clock and quality internet service. Then cybercrime and data privacy issues are also there. Last but not the least, e-commerce is prone to cyber security threats as well as data breaches typical to the cyber world. Hence, we are done with this unit. I hope I am clear to all of you. If you are having any doubts still here, you may ask. I'm giving you 2-3 minutes time. Please go through the content and ask the questions. Please make the class reproductive. Reciprocate to my questions or ask questions if you are not getting anything. Have you understood the chapter what the e-commerce is, what are its advantages, disadvantages, and different channels of e-commerce?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Kindly go through the unit once and ask the doubts if you are having any.
Sorry, just a question concerning one advantage and one disadvantage.
Yes.
On the advantages, you mentioned that one of the advantages was about it being flexibility within 24 service capability, of which not all businesses operate like that. And then on the disadvantage again, you mentioned late delivery. So like I'm just trying to understand how come the advantage and the disadvantage are in line when it's not all the businesses that operate in the same way. So why can't it just be framed or phrased as a disadvantage, since regardless of it being operational 24/7 or it being capable of operating 24/7, it still isn't able to deliver at that given time? Just wanted to seek clarity on that.
See, some issues are there regarding the delivery. It may be the issue happened with the delivery boy, or the in traffic the delivery boy got stuck, or we can take the example of COVID times. The delivery of the products hampered because of the transport systems are not working properly. I agree. They are working to 24/7. You are having option of buying the things 24/7, but it's not possible for them to deliver every time you want.
All right, so the main thing is them operating 24/7, not them delivering in that period or in that time range, in that time frame.
Okay. Let's move to next unit. Unit number 2. Now you are wait a minute. Now you are required to check your progress. You can check your progress by let us discuss some of the questions here only. Wait a minute, huh? See this, check your progress A. State the type of e-commerce system. Number one, the companies involved come together to conduct business with each other. When the companies are involved come together to conduct business with each other, then which business form is this? Which business channel is this? Are you getting the question?
Sorry, kindly repeat the question.
The companies involved come together to conduct business with each other. When two businesses are coming together to conduct business with each other, then which type of business channel it is?
Business to business model type of e-commerce.
Yes, very good. This is business to business. Other students, please try to understand the question and try to answer the questions. Another question is, it is a type of commerce where a consumer provides goods, services, and products to an organization or business. When a consumer provides goods, services to an organization or business, which business channel it is? Answer me. Just like first one was B2B business, it is C2B business. Now let's move to the another unit. Unit 2, e-commerce business models. In this unit, we are going to discuss about the what is business model, key elements of a business model, e-commerce business models to understand target customer, e-commerce design models, implementing those models, and revenue models. And see, we were discussing about the impact of COVID on those late delivery systems. Now, in this unit, we are going to discuss about the impact of COVID on e-commerce.
Sorry, ma'am. Please, can you come again?
We are going to start with the unit 2, e-commerce business models. Let us start with the concept of business model. What is a business model? A business model is like a business plan conceived by a company so that the company has an edge over its competitors and can make profits, but it is over and above a business plan too. It is also specifying exact strategies and approaches of initiating and sustaining the proposed business plan. A business model is like a business plan, a blueprint of a business plan where a company has an edge over its competitors and can make profits. A company knows about its competitors, their plans and strategies, and then formulate its own plans and strategies to make profits. Here, some of the questions are included. For an example, who are going to the target beneficiaries of the business? Suppose you are manufacturing some of the kids' t-shirts. Then who are the targeted customers for you? The kids only. What is the key unique proportion of the business? How will the business idea be implemented? How would you implement your idea into the business? How will it generate revenues? If you are doing any business, how and why it will generate profits for you? How will it interact with customers to deliver products and services? First and foremost, a business plan must clearly delineate who the target customer is. If you are starting a business and you are making a blueprint of your business, then you are advised to decide, first of all, the targeted customers of your business. Then you are advised to describe all the elements that are required to demonstrate the feasibility and success of the prospective business. When your business plan is uh, going to get ready, it must include several details, including target customer, description of the goods, details of the services that company has to offer, discount coupons, marketing strategies, revenues, and startup costs. In a business model, there are certain key elements which a businessman should never neglect. And what are these? These are identify your specific audience. You need to identify your specific audience. If you are selling stationery items, then your strategic and specific audience should be the students or the companies. Establish business processes before the business can go live. Make a clear understanding of the activities required to make the business model work. The first step to identify the core aspects of the business offering. Record key business resources. Document essential business resources to ensure the business model is adequately prepared to sustain the needs of the business. Now you need to develop a strong, preferably unique value proposition. It's also known as USP. What is the USP of your product? Why a sell buyer is required to buy your product? Why not your competitor's product? You need to differentiate your product from your competitors with the help of certain reasons. Just like the quality of your product or the price of your product is lesser, or you are providing something different. It's not related to those products which are already available in the market. Then next step is to determine the key business partners. No business can function properly without key partners that donate to the business ability to serve customers. So it is your duty to determine the key business partners. Typically, for the e-commerce business, a clearly defined business plan usually must include following four subtypes of related models. One is customer-based business model, in which you are going to target the beneficiary of the proposed e-commerce initiative. Then design model. This model will help to decide the priority of the designing that proposed e-commerce website. Then implementation model, and then the revenue model. Revenue model will help us to generate the revenue. I hope you are already clear with the term revenue. Revenue means to get the income including profits. E-commerce business models to understand target customers. See, in our previous unit we have understand the different channels of e-commerce. In that we have learned about B2B business, B2C business, C2C business, and C2B business. These all are the concepts we have studied earlier in our previous unit. You may read these topics and ask me the doubts if you are having any. Any doubts still here, students?
No, ma.
No, no doubt on that.
E-commerce
Yes,
design
ma'am.
models. Okay. Next is e-commerce design models. Number one is brand awareness and image building model. Websites that are using this model provides detailed and rational information about the firm and offerings. For an example, the website of Ford and Reebok are examples of brand awareness and image building models. When we build the image and we provide the awareness about the brand, then our next target is to promote our model. For promotion, we can circulate the different advertisements, we can put hoardings on the roads, we can make posters, we can make audio visual recordings to advertise our product. With the help of these things we can promote our models. After that, info diary model. It is a composite of two terms. One is information and another one is intermediary. This website model aggregates the information from multiple electronic commerce retailers and provides services of searching and comparison for internet consumers. After that, a facility is also available for the customization model. In this model provides the consumers with the content that is customized to meet their preferences. just like machine to machine intelligence and artificial intelligence tools. In that, we can provide them the model where customers feel satisfied and happy with the services. After that, when we decide the models of our e-commerce, then we are ready to implement the e-commerce model. But the question is how to implement e-commerce models. Once the end customer of e-commerce has been identified, the next important thing is to understand and how e-commerce models are implemented. There are many possibilities such as manufacturing and storing products by the same business entity, or maybe finding another business partners to do manufacturing, stocking, and so on. There are different strategies such as retail model, brokerage model, mall model means you are ready with your products and sell it through the mall. Dropping shipping model, warehousing, wholesaling model, etc. Let us discuss about each model in detail. What is retail model? When retailers directly use internet to sell products servicing using internet, it is also known as e-tailing. Brokerage model, where there are brokers, mediators, they bring buyers and sellers together. Mall model, and e-mall hosts may online merchants, have many online merchants. Then manufacturer model. This model is based on the power of the web to allow manufacturers to reach buyers, customers directly and thereby compress all the distribution channel. Next is drop shipping model. Drop shipping is probably the most popular form of e-commerce implementing strategy where the items are dispatched straight to customers by the supplier. Just like the India Mart, Trade India and the BUP store where a supplier could upload their items and buyer orders for it and the supplier provides the item at their doorstep. See, this is the model. In this figure, you are available with the model of drop shipping. Consumer places an order on online store. Supplier ships order directly to the consumer. Then wholesaling and warehousing model, where variety of products are available on online store. You can track the orders. You will be supported by the various helpful software so that you may purchase it online and get the product within the time at your doorstep. Then it comes to private labeling and white labeling. Here, the individuals, designers, and cottage industries could seek reputed brand labels for their products. If I suppose I am an artisan and I do embroidery on a piece of a cloth and I want to label it under a certain brand, then I can ask for those brand names. This is called private labeling or white labeling. IndiaMart.in provides this facility for a products of range of products. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Let us
So I
come
have a
to
question
another
on.
figure, e-commerce revenue models. There are 5 e-commerce revenue models. First one is advertising revenue model. In advertising revenue model, the content and the services like email, chat, etc. mixed with the advertising messages in the form of banner ads. Just like I told you that on the social media platform, you are available with some of the ads with the help of the AI. They find your need and provide you different ads, suggest you different ads. From there, you can directly buy those things. So this is the advertising revenue model. Next one is affiliate revenue model. It is very popular variation to the advertising. It is based on pay for performance concept. In this concept, sellers put advertisements and links on the websites. These are called affiliates. and then payments are made to the sellers with the help of the links provided there. Next is subscription. Just like you need to read the newspaper throughout the year, or journals, or monthly books, monthly magazines which are publishing every year, every month, or weekly magazines, there you can buy the subscription of that thing. Just like for using the YouTube premium, you need to subscribe for those facilities. Just like Netflix, Amazon Prime, you need to buy those subscriptions. Next is transaction fee revenue model. There are certain e-commerce sites such as OLX, eBay, who charge a transaction fee from its users. If you sell something on OLX, then some fee will be charged from OLX for the services they are providing. Then sales revenue model. Sale of product services itself generate revenues for the sellers, who could be a retailer or wholesaler who sell their products online. Our last topic of this unit is the impact of COVID on e-commerce. As we know, the coronavirus pandemic has considerably changed the shopping behavior of the consumers for two valid reasons. Firstly, the shopping sprees got reduced due to lockdowns, and secondly, the downward spiral of economy curtailed the expenditures. However, in this transition, online stores become more popular. As we know, uh, we are even forced by the situations to buy the things online. Various people who doesn't know even how to use the mobile phones, how to use the internet, they also started using the mobile phones and learned how to use these internet systems. This is just a tip of the iceberg. COVID and digitalization have more to unfold in e-commerce sector than we can see now. Only future will would tell how to develop e-commerce sector, e-commerce softwares in future. We can have a futuristic perspective for that. E-commerce will lead the market. That's all for this unit. You may go through the unit and ask the questions, ask the doubts if you are having any.
Sir, I
Do
have a
you
question
people
on
have the
affiliate
study
revenue
material with
model.
yourself?
Yes, we have.
Great. Please go through this unit and ask the questions if you are having any doubt.
I have
Okay,
a
ma.
question on affiliate revenue model.
Pardon?
I have a question on affiliate revenue model.
Okay.
Is it correct to say the mediators or the partners get paid on commission since their payment depends on the sales made?
Yes, their payments are dependent.
So it all depends on the sales. If they don't make a lot of sales, they don't make enough money. If they make a lot of sales, so the money depends on the sales that they make practically. Their payment is on commission.
Yes, dear.
Sir, are you able to get me?
Can you repeat?
Is it correct to say they've got a percentage that they've agreed on for this according to the sales? So is it correct to say their payment is based on commission?
Just wait a minute. Someone has joined now. You are advised to do these terminal questions at the end of this unit.
Okay, ma. I have a question, ma.
Yes, please ask.
I want more clarification or explanation on impact of COVID on e-commerce.
Okay, okay, let us discuss that topic again. Wait a minute.
Yes,
See,
ma'am.
impact of COVID on e-commerce. As we know, during the COVID times, it was very difficult for us because of the lockdowns. It was very difficult for us to go to the market and to buy the certain things or the
Yes,
things of the grocery items. Even the basic necessities are not fulfilled because there were lockdowns and we are unable to move to the market. Agree with me?
yes,
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
But with the help of the e-commerce, we were able to buy the things online. Those delivery boys provide us the no contact delivery systems. They drop the our orders on our doorstep, and we after that we take our orders from there. There was no contact delivery because we pay online. Were paying online. We were ordering online. So this was the what was the impact on e-commerce? E-commerce has raised its level at that time. Now,
okay,
try to understand the whole concept. See, the coronavirus pandemic has considerably changed the shopping behavior. Yes, it has changed the shopping behavior of a number of people because of two
yes,
reasons. First reason was the shopping sprees got reduced due to lockdowns. We agree to this point. And secondly, the downward spiral of economic curtailed the expenditures. We were Many people have lost their jobs. We were not going to our offices because of that pandemic. We were not getting some people are not getting salaries and some are getting salaries, so we need to cut our expenditures.
yes,
However, in this transition, online stores became more popular. At that time, online stores are became more popular than offline stores. Even those who had not gone online to shop now realized that they could buy essential commodities from the safe confines of their homes. As I told you, that those people who are not even familiar with the how to do the online transactions, how to operate the mobile phones or different devices, those old age people also try to learn the systems of online purchasing, online trading, online shopping, because there was a need.
okay.
And as we know, necessity is the means the एक होता है ना कि necessity, what is necessity?
Necessity is
If we
simply
require food, yes, if we require food and we cannot get the food by going to the market or by paying someone the money, and we have the only option to buy it online, then we need to learn that necessity is the mother of all the inventions. We have learned
yes,
this in our school times. So, this was the necessity during the COVID times to learn about the e commerce, to learn about the things, to learn about the online shopping. Even the people who don't know how to do the shopping on online platform, even who do not know how to operate the laptops and mobile phones, smartphones, they also have started learning from their children or from their teachers how to operate those, and then they order the things.
yes, exactly. But my question here is now that things are back to normal, what where does online shopping stand in the year 2023? Are there any achievements or improvements?
Yes, during this time, the e commerce has achieved a high growth rate because at this time, if we are working, we have different night shifts. Means some people are having day shifts, some people are having night shifts. So it's not possible for everyone to go to the market and buy the things for their home, for their families, and for their children.
Yes,
Suppose
yes,
we need to buy some stationery items for our children for their school projects, then and we are doing late night jobs, then it is not possible for us to go to the early morning to the stationery shop to buy those things or to go late nights to those stationery shops. In these kind of situation, e-commerce helps us It provides us a platform which works 24/7. It provides different services to us where we can order something. Even in today's time, earlier it was like that. If you order a plate, if you order something or a place or place order for something, then it takes 10 days time, 10 days delivery time, and then after some time it becomes just like 3 days delivery time. But nowadays it's the same day delivery option also available on different websites, just like Amazon.
Exactly.
On Amazon, the prime consumers or the prime customers who are having the subscription of that site, or they who are having the premium membership of that site, they have the option to get the products same on the same day. So this shows the graphical representation that the e-commerce has shown an immense growth since the COVID times till 2023.
Okay.
I hope you are getting with this. And
Yes.
see, this we can say it's like an iceberg. You know, iceberg. We can see
Exactly.
we can see an iceberg from, means above the water level is lesser than below the water level.
Yes.
So digitalization has more to unfold in e-commerce sector than what we see now. It's just a
Okay.
beginning for e-commerce. We have to see a great and an immense growth in this sector, and this only
Okay.
future will tell. Is it clear
Yes.
to
Only
you?
the So it's possible for an immense growth in the nearest future of e-commerce around the globe, not just around
Definitely,
Africa or India. Okay,
definitely.
I understand.
Great. Let's start with another unit. Another unit is technology used in e-commerce. See, design consideration for e-commerce. First of all, we are going to discuss the design of e-commerce website. The design of the portal is most important and never underestimated. The customers who visit the site should be able to find exactly what they are looking for as soon as they arrive. For this only, we have some of the filter options on those websites. Which size we want, color we want, brand we want. We can easily set the filter and get the options for us. Then easy navigation. Easy to use navigation is essential for any website, and even more so for online shopping. Customers prefer e-commerce portals that are spontaneous to their queries and give quick responses to what they are looking for. Then simple checkout. When you people add something to your cart and then make payments and then put your addresses and log in into the account, and then payment options will be visible for online payment or the cash on the delivery. Means this should be very simple and easy to understand and easy to perform. Then logistics. Logistics management is one of the key consideration points for doing business either locally or around the globe. Proper logistics should be in place to receive and fulfill the orders. After then, good product pages. The product page is the crucial element of any e-commerce portal. It has the power to convert a visitor into prospective buyer. See, in a day we go through n number of sites, but do we buy the product from all the sites? It's no, simply no. We do not buy from all the sites, but it's the duty of those product pages. Like it should be the page which attracts the buyers to buy the things. If a visitor comes like just like that only, then a page should be designed in that way that it may attract the customer to buy the things from that page. Then essential technology features of required. First one is ubiquity. E-commerce is ubiquitous. That is, it can be accessed from everywhere and every time. It is available 24/7. It is available in villages, cities, countries, different countries. E-commerce is available everywhere in the world. Global reach. The technology has eliminated the national boundaries. As we know, we are available globally. Potential market size is almost equivalent to the global population. Then universal standards. It's not like only that we in India we need the proper bread. We only need proper bread in India. In other countries also we require something like breads only. We require tastier, fluffier breads. So this is something that universal standards of the product should be there, which is easily acceptable in India, in USA, in Canada, or in any other country. Universally accepted universally accepted products, universally standardized products are welcomed at global platforms. Next is richness. Advertising and branding are an important part of commerce. E-commerce can deliver video, audio, animation, billboard, signs, and etc. like traditional commerce. Then interactivity. E-commerce technology allow for interactivity, meaning they enable two-way communication between the merchant and the consumer. Then information density. E-commerce technology reduces the information collection, storage, communication, and processing cost. Then last point is personalization. It also allows the personalization technology, like on the basis of the name, interest, past purchase behavior products, it can be customized and personalized. As I told you, artificial intelligence helps these portals to helps e-portals to get the information from us. Just like if we search on any portal about a product, just like I need to buy a mobile phone and I Google it, then the Flipkart options and then the social media platforms are providing me the different ways to buy the mobiles or different ads for mobiles. Next is personalization. Okay, we are done with the personalization. Our next topic is difference between app-based and web-based business. App-based business, as we know, are handheld devices such as smartphones and tablets, and web-based business are handled by the computers and the laptops. Internet connectivity requirement is mandatory in both the cases. Reachability in web-based business, reach is limited, while in mobile-based businesses, reach is higher. Platform. Only web stores are available on web-based business, while on app-based business, web store and native apps, the Play Store in the Android mobile and App Store in the Apple. Payment gateways are also available in both the cases, just like net banking, debit card, credit card wallets, CODs. But in app-based business, we are available with the mobile banking also. Next is mobility. In mobile banking, mobility is high, and in web-based business, mobility is low. Privacy and security. There are lot many privacy and security issues related with app-based business, but where in web-based business is more secure than app-based business. This reference table is important from the perspective of your examination. You are advised to learn or go through these differences carefully and learn these differences for your exams. It may be asked in your examination. Building, designing, and launching e-commerce website. Building an e-commerce website will strengthen the reputation of business. When we build a website for our business, it strengthens our reputation, it helps in expansion internationally and nationally. The World Wide Web is all about the technologies that change the business environment. Businesses are of various types, as we know. We have learned different web types of businesses. So the e-commerce model also changes accordingly. We need to customize the e-commerce model according to our business requirements. Even companies in the same industry but different either with the size or the customer bases are finding that same E-commerce models do not work. Therefore, one e-commerce model does not fit for all. If you are having B2B commerce model, then you need to develop a different website. And if you are having a C2C commerce model, then you need to different website development. Next is next is a systems development cycle, life cycle. It is SDLC cycle for designing e-commerce solution. It is a systematic approach of developing successful e-commerce. Two most important management challenges are involved. And what are those challenges? One is to develop a clear understanding of the business objectives, and another is to choose the right technologies to achieve identified business objectives. In this SDLC, there are 5 major steps we need to go through. You can see this diagram. In this SDLC approach is given. First one is system analysis and planning. In this, you are advised to identify and define the system requirements. System analysis and planning, then system design. In this phase, the system model is designed. Then building the system development. In this phase, the design is executed into actual e-commerce website. Then testing. Whatever we have built, we need to test now. The speed of the website, connectivity between various pages, and monetary transactions. Then publish or implementation. A hosting company is chosen in this phase. Once it is finalized, then payment for hosting charges are done. Hosting company provides a password that is used for uploading the website on the internet server. Nowadays, it is very common. See, we need to develop our websites for the business, for the betterment of the business, for the successful, uh, for the going concern of the business. Please mute your meeting. Let us discuss some of the advantages of the agile methodology, because this is the agile method which is becoming an integral part of the development of e-commerce websites, apps, and softwares nowadays. As we see, these methods, these websites provide us with the high speed. High speed internet helps us to go through the websites in a very speedy time or a less time. This method gives a much higher speed than the conventional web development programs. Then it provides the better quality. Product quality is better than any other programs. Then flexibility. It is difficult to work nowadays using different methodology because of today's fast on the move environment. Agile methodology work for the projects, even changing requirements. It is very flexible. You can work according to your need, according to your time available. And it is regular and rigorous. It requires regular and rigorous testing. Quality checkups are done regularly till the final websites is launched. Now we are given with the two terms, hardware and software. These are the basic terms we have. I hope we people have learned in during our school times in computer subject. Hardware is the basic technical requirement of an e-commerce website that can support e-commerce operations, just like HTTP, JavaScript, database, media files, etc. And software, just like different softwares we do use for accounts, making accounts, or maintaining different records for our accountancy. We need different software, just like Tally and Busy. These all e-commerce sites require basic web server software to answer requests from customers for HTML and XML pages. It also answers HTTP requests from the customers. Now our next term is outsourcing versus in-house development of application. See, there are two methods where we can get our website designing done. One is we do it for ourselves, or we can hire someone to do it for ourselves. That is outsourcing. In-house development of application is the process of developing and building an application on your own. It includes high risk, high skill set and pre-built templates in case. Whereas outsourcing is an outside vendor who provides develop the application that cannot be developed within house personnel. These two terms are very different from each other. One is doing the work on your own, and other one is getting the work done by hiring others. Any doubts still here?
No.
Next topic is architectural framework and network infrastructure. In architectural framework of e-commerce, we are given with a framework which is intended to define and create tools that integrate the information and allow the development of e-commerce applications. The e-commerce architectural framework consists of the following 6 layers of functionality. First one is application layer functionality. In this, consumer to business to business, and intra-organizational services are included. In brokerage services, data and transaction management, it includes order processing, payment process, and mail interactions. Interface and layer supports, it facilitates directory support functions, interactive catalogs. Secure messaging, security, and electronic document interchange, it deals with encrypted email, electronic data interchange. Another one is middleware and structured document interchange. And last one is network infrastructure and basic communication services. For this topic, you need to remember all these 3 layers of functionality or services. Our next term is domain name system. Domain name system, just like www.abc.com, it's an URL. In this, abc.com is the domain name and www is the host name. This is the process of translating IP addresses to the domain names. The DNS is a system of mapping alphabetical names to numeric internet protocols. If we want our website, suppose we are learning e-commerce, we can book a DNS system like www.ecommerce.com. Then our next topic is web servers implementation. What is a web server? Web server is a software or hardware dedicated to run the software that can satisfy client requests on the www. When a client sends a request to a web server by using a browser such as Internet Explorer or the Chrome, a web server's work is to process requests from the clients. The request of the web server's processing is a response code and is commonly a content response. You can see the different extensions just like Apache HTTP server, Nginx, and Caddy. These are some of the examples or the extensions and configurations. In the previous unit, just like we have read the impact of COVID on e-commerce, here we are going to discuss the impact of emerging technologies on e-commerce. See, we are provided with different technologies. Day by day, we are getting new technologies for using e-commerce. Then what is the impact? Emerging technologies are simply new technologies that are currently developing or will be developed over the next 5 to 10 years or by which substantially alter the business and social environment. Just like AI tools, Internet of Things, robotics have influenced every sector. Now let us discuss some of the technologies. First one is mobile devices and mobility and its impact on e-commerce. See, we have seen the growing penetration, popular acceptance of mobile phone devices, which has led the increased growth of ever-evolving mobile-based solutions. Just like user interfaces, user experiences are very common and it can easily target the consumers. After the growing and expansion of the industry of the mobile devices, the next come to big data and big data analytics and the impact on the e-commerce. The term big data is largely characterized by the mix of the 4 V's. And those 4 V's are volume, velocity, variety, and veracity. The big data analytics is a collection of different types of tools, including those based on predictive analytics, data mining, statistics, artificial intelligence, etc. Now let us come to artificial intelligence, artificial general intelligence, machine learning, and its impact on e-commerce. Artificial intelligence is the stimulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially our computer systems. These processes include learning, reasoning, and self-correction. More typically, artificial general intelligence is the representation of generalized human cognitive abilities in software so that faced with an unfamiliar task, the AI system could find a solution. AGI is the extended version of AI, and machine learning focuses on the development of the computer programs that can access data, use it to learn for themselves. Artificial intelligence, with its core subset of machine learning, is rapidly transforming life experiences. We have seen that businesses are implementing AI and ML to increase retail standards, customer experience, and profit, and fast processing. Following are the some facilities that AI is providing to e-commerce. What are the different facilities artificial intelligence is providing to e-commerce? Those are personalization, real-time intent targeting, voice assistant, recommendation engines, chatbot support, Internet of Things. How do impact how do Internet of Things, industrial Internet of Things impact e-commerce? The Internet of Things is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects and animals or people that are provided with unique identifiers and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring human to human or human to computer interventions. Most of the organizations are presently concentrating on handling their warehouse operating for decreasing cost and increasing business efficiency. Then we have come to cloud computing, edge computing, fog computing, and its impact on e-commerce. Cloud computing term is often refer as a process of analyzing the data lying in these remote centers. Edge computing moves computing applications. Fog computing refers to the collection of correlated edge computing devices and computations connecting over internet. Just a minute, beta. Then it comes to blockchain impact on e-commerce. A blockchain is a digital record which is made to store a list of transactions that is known as blocks. Each block has a different feature which contains a link to the previous block. It provides transparency, stability. It reduces the transaction costs because blockchain lets peer-to-peer as well as business-to-business transactions to let them complete without the requirement of the third party. It reduces the role of intermediaries. That's why it reduces the transaction cost. Then decentralization and the user control networks. After that, we come to the digital platforms and e-commerce. Let us understand what are digital platforms. What do you understand by the digital platforms? Digital platforms can be understood as digital frameworks of complex web portals and online digital facilities that permits collaborations, means users, peers, providers, to undertake a range of activities, often creating de facto standards forming entire ecosystem for value create caption. Basically, a digital platform, it's a framework of complex web portals. How this platform work? All the past choices and the transactions undertaken by the customer are stored in our databases, and then it work with the help of the AI, APIs, and MLs. There are different types of platforms such as sharing economy platforms, development platforms, crowdsourcing, payment, retail, booking, content and review platforms, matching and social media platforms, communication platforms, and search platforms. See, in this web, you are available with the types of different platform business models, and you are given with the different examples of that model. Now, let us discuss the impact of digital platforms on our e-commerce. The first and the main advantage of digital platform has been initiated is disintermediation. It is the removal of local brokers from the supply chain, which helps in reducing the cost of transactions. We can save our time, our cost. We can develop the accessibility. We can access all the things 24/7 at our ease. We are provided with the different help centers like cloud, AI, ML, big data. We have earlier read about these. These are the different platforms which are having a strong multi-dimensional characteristics that would impact e-commerce business models for future. As we know, we can't see our future. We can expect a high raise or a high expansion of e-commerce in coming future. Any doubts still here?
No, ma.
No, it's clear.
Okay. Our next last topic of this unit is digitalization and digital transformation in businesses. See, in emerging, there are certain trends toward the extensive dependence on emerging technologies, which made possible through mobile devices and apps. As we know, we are using mobile phones and apps and connecting beyond the boundaries of our countries and purchasing the things online, buying the things online, which have led to the automation of internal processes of the businesses. This in turn has led to the extensive business process, re-engineering and process automation of internal and external business processes. Integrated automation of end-to-end processes of business enterprises using emerging technologies is also called digitalization and not digitization. There is a difference between digitalization and not digitization. Digital transformation. We are talking about digital transformation in our enterprises, in our companies. Digitalization transforms delivery of services or businesses by replacing earlier technology implementations and manual processes with redesigned digital processes. It means we replace traditional methods of marketing with modern methods of marketing. Means offline modes of marketing are replaced with online modes of marketing. Undoubtedly, emerging technologies have assured digital transformation in the area of trade and commerce. Businesses have become cloud based and mobile enabled. We are performing our whole business on our mobile phones. Enterprises have become more agile and virtual in nature. Newer business models have emerged that are more intelligent and responsive to the needs of the customers, and customers have truly become the kings and the queens, getting product services whichever they need, when wherever they need. With the help of the e-commerce or digitalization, being a customer, as we have read in our earlier classes, that customer is the king or the queen, we can say, to being sitting at home on ordering online the things we require, it makes us king and queen of our. We are getting
Yes,
products and
exactly.
services whichever we want, whenever we need. This is the digitalization and for transformation in the businesses. That's all for this unit. We will study about the another unit, and we will start the another block in our next class, that will be on next Sunday. That's all for the unit, today's class. If you are having any doubt in these three units, you can ask me.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Which one is better? Which one has more advantages than the other? When it comes to web-based businesses and app-based businesses.
You are talking. Wait a minute. Huh? This is big data and big data analytics. Are you talking about big data and big data analytics?
No, about web-based businesses and app-based businesses. It was in, I think, Unit 2. Unit 2.
Which type of businesses you are talking about?
Web-based businesses and
Web-based
app-based businesses.
businesses. Yes, web-based businesses are only these e-commerce businesses. Web Web-based businesses is the another name for e-commerce businesses.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Let's wind up the class for today. See you in the next class. Thank you all.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
You're welcome.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Can we have a little discussion about this class? What is your views on this particular block?
Is it possible for us to discuss this on WhatsApp?
Okay, yes. About the WhatsApp group, how can we make a
Please let's do this on WhatsApp because my network is really not good. My network is really bad. It's just if you notice I was going out and coming back, going out and coming back because sometimes her voice will cease and I won't be able to hear her again.
okay? Same with me here. I'm having trouble with Airtel. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Then let's
And
discuss
when
this
it's
on
actually
WhatsApp.
it's the rain. For me, oh, the network, the weather is not good.
Okay. So, are we going to create a WhatsApp group so that we can discuss all our discussions over there?
There's already a WhatsApp group.
Okay, how can I join?
We already have a WhatsApp group. We already have a WhatsApp group.
Okay, please, guys, can you add me?
Okay, can you type your number in the messages section?
Okay, let me type the number.
Okay.
I've sent it.
All right, let me just copy it and ask the admin to add you to the WhatsApp group then.
All right, thank you very much. So, we meet again next Sunday, right?
Yes, next class is on Sunday, but we have another class tomorrow, so we'll discuss everything in the WhatsApp group.
All right, that will be very nice. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for the WhatsApp group.
All right, so we'll conclude on WhatsApp.
All right. Thank you.
And again,